So it is -4 at 3:38 in the afternoon. It's only going to get colder from here. I had high hopes for today to get home and get some stuff done outside, but no, not today. It's already pretty dark outside, but that's okay. I need to get some pallets out of the back of my truck because I would like to be able to get this amount of pallets again, 5 pallets. I'd like to get this amount again because I want to use it to help keep the snow off of my sawmill, the deck. So hopefully it'll be warm enough this weekend that this will work. It doesn't focus very well right now just because of how dark it is outside. I'm just going to get these pallets out, lean them up against my stack of wood here for tonight so that if it does snow, which it was snowing earlier, if it does snow at all tonight, I can still find the pallets. But I do have a very good plan for this, and I hope it works. I know it's pretty dark, but hopefully my flashlight's working good enough. This is kind of my plan. Take the pallets, set them up like that, and then run them the whole length of the deck, and then put a tarp over the top of it to help keep the snow off of the deck and out of the middle there, because if I have to shovel that out before I can mill, otherwise the sawdust just insulates the snow, and it'll take it forever to melt in the springtime. And every time I go to mill when it's cold outside or if it's snowed, I have to clean off and melt all of the ice before I can mill. So I am hoping that this will help alleviate some of that time, because it takes about an hour to get everything cleaned up, just ready to mill. I still save time, so that's what I'm hoping for. That is my plan. I'm going to see if I can make that work this weekend. Wish me luck, please. And yeah, I do realize that if I just put a covered roof over the top of this sawmill, it would be a lot better. But the sawmill is actually going to move from this spot to another spot on the property, and I don't want to take the time to build a covered roof just to tear it down, and because I'm hoping to move that sawmill next summer. I'm hoping. Keep my fingers crossed. Just depends upon how busy the sawmill keeps me going throughout the summer. I already have quite a few people who were asking me for lumber, so I'm hoping I'll be busy all summer long, and I'll get it moved in the fall, and then I will take next winter and build a covered roof, because when the temperatures are like this, I don't mind being outside working. Yeah, right now I'm trying to get it so that there's no shadow, but the way it all is. Yeah. So yeah, right now I'm I got a shadow on my face now. Haha. There we go. I don't know, will that work? Yeah, right now I'm out here in just a hoodie, and I'm plenty warm. It's above zero. It's like 12 degrees above zero. So this is a heat spell for us right now compared to the 20, 25, 26, 27 degrees below zero. And if we lived in Fairbanks, it would be even worse there. You know, like 30 below, 35 below zero up there on the interior and stuff. So I count my blessings. I'm really looking forward to a nice warm weekend, hopefully. Sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't, but I think even if it's a really cold weekend, I think I'll just put on a pair of bibs, coveralls, and try to get this done, because And it's something I kind of wanted to get done before it even snowed, and I just never got around to it. I was just too busy. So there's always a lot of stuff. I'm always way behind, and just playing catch up quite a bit. So, but I really do want to go. Last year I didn't mill anything on my sawmill in the wintertime, and I really want to, when the temperatures come up, I really want to be able to get on my sawmill and run it this year. So that's the plan. And by the way, I did stop at the post office, and my fro showed up. So I will do that unboxing and let everybody look at it here in just a minute. Okay, so it is a splitting fro, and I have already cut the tape. Try to get this so that I can get the whole thing in. Lots of paper, and so that's how it comes. I am gonna. It's a nice wooden handle. Try not to cut myself because it's supposed to be sharp for splitting. So what it looks like is just a piece of tube that they've cleaned up the edges on, welded the blade onto it, and not quite sure if it says how long the blade is on there. I'll get my tape measure really quick. I know that most of the froes are hand forged, and this is actually just welded piece of straight stock or that's been sharpened, welded on there. And so the blade is, I'd probably say that they're trying to say it's 14 inches, but that is up to the weld, and I'm going to say where the actual sharp is, it's 13 3/4, 13 inches and 3/4, 13.75 inches of blade. So the handle goes through. One of these should be a little bit fatter than the other. It should go. I'm terrible. I'm having a hard time because I'm trying to do everything, run the camera, and fall down. Okay, I know what to do. Okay, so it's tapered. This is a tapered dowel, pretty much. It's a lot fatter on this end than it is on that end. So just fits right up in there. And slide it down. And that is your splitting fro. And then you don't want to use a piece of metal. You don't want to use anything metal to hit on the top part of this bar, because you'll just ruin it. But if you get another piece of wood, that's what I plan on using, is just getting a piece of wood. They show in the picture that you use a carving mallet chunk of wood with wax on the outside of it. That's what they're showing there in the picture. I guess if I rotated it right. That mallet right there it doesn't come out very well in the picture, but that's what they're showing, and you just use it to split whatever you're gonna do. I'm not gonna use this for firewood splitting. That's what I got my axes for. But I am gonna use this to try to help when I am doing wood carving, to help clean the stuff down a little bit more accurately. I'm hoping that it makes wood carving a little bit easier for me. I enjoy doing it, but I am no professional at it at all. I'm very novice at my wood carving stuff, but I just enjoy doing it. So and that is another tool that I can use to put it in my toolbox, have it around when I need it. I have it now, and if I fall in love with it, then the next step is to make one of my own using a leaf spring that I collected. Get a forge set up and going, and make one of my own with a leaf spring. That would be really cool. I used to do quite a bit of blacksmith and stuff when I was younger, and through my moves and stuff, I lost my forge, and I lost my blower, so I just got to start over and get back into it. I really want to do that, but I like using wood for my heat source. I really don't want to use propane for my heat source when I'm doing the blacksmithing. I do have charcoal or coal. I have pretty good access to coal because there's a lot of coal up here in Alaska. So I did collect some float coal when we were down in Kenai, just a couple pieces, and I do want to try to burn that and see how that burns. That would be really cool if I could just go collect my own coal off of the beach when I'm out messing around. That's the kind of stuff I love to do. That's the fun stuff for me. I don't like to just go to the beach and sit around. I gotta look around and see what there is to find on the beach or wherever I go. That's kind of how it's always been for me. I don't really like relaxing. I like to get out and explore and see what there is to find to bring home. More junk to bring home. So, I'm kind of rambling on, so I'm going to let you go. But that is my furrow, and I'm really happy with it. I think it's going to work out great, and that is my Christmas present, one of my Christmas presents to myself. And Sargent and Watson have decided that this is the time they want to shed and lose all of their hair. And I just don't understand why they want to lose all of their hair when it's so cold outside. Sargent, what is wrong with you? Huh? Why would you want to lose all of your hair now? I can take... Sit down. Sit down. Oh, just stay right like that. I can take the brush and just run it once. And he hates it. He hates the brush. And get. So I think that's what I'm going to do now. I'll be busy with that for a while. I have him and Watson to get done. And then I'll have to get the vacuum out and vacuum up all the hair that I can't grab a hold of as it falls off. And he's saying, oh, please don't do it. He says, oh, please don't do it. He hates it. It's okay, Sergeant. It'll be okay. Are you camera shy? Huh? Yeah, you think I have a treat for you, but I just have gloves. Oh. Poor puppy dog. Gonna lose all of his hair. Gonna lose all of his hair. It's such tight quarters in the house that I can't get any distance, so. He loves it when you play with his ears, though. It feels good. It feels good. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here and get a brush and get him cleaned up before he just looks so terrible right now. Get him cleaned up before we have dinner. So that'll do it for this edition of Not So Remote Alaska. Oh, wow. Next time you see me, I'll be shaving, because that's what I'm going to go do next. Well, look at that. You can see my smile again. I'm not hiding it underneath some whiskers. There we go. All clean shaven. Ready to go. I like it. Okay, so this time I really mean it. Thank you for watching Not So Remote Alaska. May God bless and keep each and every one of you. And with that, I'm definitely out this time.